sea and land borders have been closed in an effort to stop COVID-19's spread. President Cyril Ramaphosa has declared a national state of disaster. The president has also increased screening at airports and banned travel to and from high-risk countries. eNCA's Heidi Giokos joins me now from OR Tambo International Airport. So in as far as the measures to cancel that movement there, Heidi, they only come in on the 18th. Of this month. So what has been the movement on the ground there at the airport, given that the travel since the travel ban announcement?
Well, to us this morning, it seemed quite quiet, but it's been picking up throughout the day, and it seems as though people are still traveling, they're moving about. We saw an influx of people coming in early this morning, traveling to China. We spoke to a couple of people off camera. They were indicating that they want to go back home, given the fact that this pandemic in South Africa is getting worse, and the fact that the president has announced this travel ban. They're taking the opportunity to go back home before this travel ban kicks in. But I just want to show you what's happening at the airport at the moment. They've put in these awareness pamphlets all over the show so people can be aware of what's actually going on, be aware that they need to constantly wash their hands and sanitize. As you can see, there's this banner just at the international arrivals terminals where it says prevent the spread of coronavirus COVID-19, and it just basically shows you how you need to wash your hands, cover your mouth and nose, avoid touching and disinfect objects, which is extremely imperative given the influx of people that we see at the airport. About 22 million people walk through this airport per year, so that's quite a lot. And then I'm just going to walk over with my cameraman Joel Matlala to just show you how there is a sanitizing machine by the elevators, given the fact that people are constantly touching the buttons to go up or down the lifts. As I mentioned, there's of course an influx of people, and as you can see, there are also banners here, as well as a sign that clearly says keep clean at all times, sanitize every 3 hours, and the sanitizing machine is here as well, so people can constantly use this. When we spoke to Airports Company South Africa, they did indicate to us that at the domestic terminals, they've also put up a number of these sanitizing machines, given the fact that local travel has also been, the president has also advised local travel to be minimized as much as possible. So the airport is trying to take extreme measures to ensure that passengers keep clean at all times, given the constant interaction with a number of people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, given the number of objects in and around airports and aircraft that if you are traveling, you may come into contact with, it's absolutely critical that all of those measures are taken. But Heidi, I'm interested in the conversations you've been having with some of the passengers that you've interacted with as to the reasons why they are flying out of the country, given the warnings that have been given.
It is an interesting one, and I was even having a discussion with a gentleman just a short while ago, and he was indicating to me that he's so shocked that the airport is so busy just a couple of hours after the president made that speech, given the fact that the president has advised that there needs to be a clear travel ban, given the fact that there's a spread when people travel. So they are basically saying that they would rather go back home where they are safe and they are aware of their surroundings, and they're unsure of how long the travel ban will be imposed here in South Africa, given the fact that the president also indicated yesterday and the health minister indicated today that local transmissions remain a very big concern. It is no longer people just traveling, coming back into South Africa that carry the virus, but it's now moved to local transmission. So people are just saying they would rather go back. They're taking precautionary measures, and they're unsure of when they'll ever be able to go back home. As you are fully aware, and as everybody is aware, as so many events have been cancelled, so many flights have been cancelled, life is basically on lockdown. The universe is telling us to take a step back and just relax for a bit. So these people are taking the opportunity before this travel ban is imposed, and this is the kind of sentiment that we're getting from a number of people that we've spoken to.
All right, Heidi, thank you for that update. That's eNCA's Heidi Giokos live for us from the OR Tambo International Airport.